My name is Rashaad Holley. Grew up on the east side of Buffalo. Actually, I grew up in a bunch of different neighborhoods in Buffalo. I teach a fashion constructing fundamentals program with the Grant Street Neighborhood Center. During the pandemic, the fall after it kind of died down or subsided a little, and schools started to be open again, I got the opportunity to work with the Grant Street Neighborhood Center. And that's just been a relationship that we've just been refining and cultivating and developing the programming to be as good as it can be. I think since we're going on 2 years of this ongoing relationship that I have with the organization, we do a fall session, a spring session, and then a very, very intense summer session. I've been raising money in crowdfunding supplies budgets myself. I don't take on any supplies budgets that are provided. I try to utilize my community and raise the funds to be able to get the best tools and the best supplies for the workshops, and I take that responsibility, and the feedback has been tremendous. All of the participants learn the anatomy of sewing machines, they learn about all of the tools, they learn how to sew and the skills of sewing first, and then we work on projects. Like creative exercises are the most challenging, just because a lot of the time children don't understand how creatively powerful they are until you really instill that confidence in them. So time permitting, we go on to do like creative exercises, especially in the summer. There's creative exercises that are thrown into the landscape there, so I think that those probably would be the most challenging. I've been blessed enough to participate in like educational workshops, if you will, as a teaching artist. Last year I got to participate in a social emotional learning workshop, which was really valuable just in developing an understanding for how to impact youth in that way and cultivate relationships and really kind of understand better. So last summer we started off with doing a circle where we take deep breaths. We share our names, we tell how we're feeling, and rate how we're feeling for the day, and then we share, when we all contribute something that everybody can contribute. So it kind of just, gets us centered and helps us to get focused with our day. And I actually like that a lot. It's really cool to do and to, learn about everybody who's participating and, just bring it all in. When I was studying business, I had some friends who were working on a brand, and I kind of got hands-on. So it was like my internship, if you will, like a real-life internship. Just working with the brand and utilizing things that I was learning in school to help out with the brand, and figured out that I wanted to sew tags onto shirts myself for the brand, and that's kind of how I bought my own sewing machine. I paid $60 and bought a sewing machine off of a clearance rack, and that was the first sewing machine that I ever had in my house. And then from there I said, hey, maybe I should try to make this, or maybe I should try to make this. Next thing you know, I was making things for people, making shirts for people, and I was like, okay, maybe I should really try this. So I went on to the spring of my senior year studying business. I ended up participating in this really big fashion show that UB has, and that was kind of like my springboard into like taking it seriously. So the following summer I decided that I was going to enroll at Buff State, and then it just took off from there. I went to Buff State for 3 years. I pretty much won every award that there is possible to win as a apparel design student. Participated in like everything that the program had to offer. Studied abroad 2 times, which included my internship that I did in Italy. I participated in 3 runways. Won awards in 2. I think in Buffalo there's a huge disparity when it comes to fashion opportunities. During the pandemic, I started to acquire my machinery. I started to acquire everything to develop my studio, and I said, you know what, let's try to get some students in here so that we can build. Young people and students have a lot to contribute, even with my youth that I work with, my interns, the people who I teach privately. It's all a sword sharpening experience for everyone. I'm confident enough to say that I can contribute to the growth of apparel design student. I do want to shout out Aaron Habes, who is a tremendous mentor. I want to shout out Kim Mathis, who has been very supportive. All of the faculty at the FTT program, Dr. O, for continuously pushing the program forward, and all of the students. I'm a product of the program. I believe in the program deeply, and everybody's potential. So work hard, take it to the top.